These are 3 lies a fearful avoidant believes that shape and sabotage their relationships. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Rachel, a self-worth and relationship coach that specializes in attachment healing so that you can love yourself deeply and connect with others fully. I am also a healing fearful avoidant myself, so this is in fact a sneak peek inside the FA mind. Number 1, if someone sees the real me, they'll leave. This belief comes from their defectiveness and shame wounds. It holds them back from being truly authentic in their relationships and is a barrier to them receiving love fully. It can make them sabotage closeness because deep down they assume that intimacy can lead to rejection. Once their partner realizes the truth, sees them for who they truly are, they wouldn't love them. But this fear also comes with that deep desire to be fully seen and loved. But that very fear keeps them from being fully known. So they may test their partner by pulling away or pushing buttons, waiting for them to leave, only to reaffirm the belief that they were too much or not enough to be loved. Number 2, needing closeness makes me weak or needy. This typically comes from when the fearful avoidant was growing up in an environment where their attachment needs were consistently dismissed, invalidated, or just unsafe to express. This is where the fearful avoidant will crave closeness, but feel shame around that very need for closeness. So they may swing between reaching out desperately and then pulling away to avoid feeling or appearing too much. With that comes the push-pull cycle, leaving their partner confused and the fearful avoidant feeling guilty for both wanting and rejecting closeness. Number 3, if I rely on someone, I'll lose myself or get hurt. This belief comes from their driving wound, the betrayal wound, and the fear of engulfment, where intimacy feels risky. If I let someone in, I could be trapped, controlled, or even devastated by the connection. So they keep the emotional escape hatch open, with 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the relationship, creating distance after closeness, not fully committing, or seeking external distractions like flirting, numbing out, withdrawing, all so that they can preserve a sense of independence. Because the feeling of relying on someone can feel like they're giving their power away, with potential conditions being held over their head, which can leave the fearful avoidant feeling helpless. So to counter that fear, they may create distance to avoid losing a sense of control. So much of the struggle of the fearful avoidant, and this is also coming from somebody who also used to believe these things. What it really comes down to is the stories that we are telling ourselves rather than the reality in the present moment. Because fearful avoidants are perceiving the current reality through the lens of their past, the story that they are telling themselves, often rooted in trauma, keeps them trapped in the loop of longing versus fear, where they want connection more than anything, but their internal stories convince them that it's unsafe. So they end up proving those lies true through their relational patterns.